with Pellet Pros, and today I'm going to be making feed pellets. I'm going to be using the PP 600A model, and I'm also going to be using a 2.5 millimeter die because I'm going to be making the feed pellets for chickens. What I really like about it in using pellets is the feed efficiency that you get. I get about a 5 to 10% increase per day in feed efficiency by using pellets. You also get less waste, and the feed is more digestible. And specifically, that's really important when you're feeding chickens, and I also feed show pigs with it because the nutrients are more absorbable because they're smaller. You can get it so small in a mixer mill, but if you get it too small, it just won't flow through your feed system. So that's a few reasons why I really like using pellets. I'm going to show you quick, and we're going to go over to the table here. I'm going to show you some of the ingredients that I use in my feed. I'm going to start out here. This is soy oil, and I actually don't add much to it. It's also called sweet oil, but it does help keep the dust down. And for about a ton of feed, I only put about 10 pounds of this, 5 to 10 pounds in it. But it's very high in energy, and with the cooler weather coming up, it's a nice additive to add in to your complete mix. I also use corn. I use distiller grains, and distiller grains are the leftover process from corn when they make ethanol. I also use soybean meal. But here we also have soybeans, and you can use raw soybeans because as they go through the pellet process, they do cook. I also use a mineral mix, and in this minerals, you have like your salt, some trace minerals like selenium, and so forth. And there's also your vitamins in here, and I also do add some linseed meal, which would be your omega-3s, which really makes a nice dark looking yolk in your eggs. What I do then is all these ingredients go into a mixer mill. I have a mixer mill, it has a hammer mill on it. I use that. It mixes all the ingredients together, and when it's complete, it looks like this. So that's the feed that we're going to be pelletizing. So what I'm going to do is get started on the pellet process. And before I actually start, I use soybeans. And what the soybeans do is that the soybeans, I use that to warm up the machine, to get the machine running smooth, and also that they're soft, so you can purge materials out of the die easy. So when I get done running the feed, I also run some soybeans in with it to make sure I purge that die out and that there's a soft material in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started on the process. I have about 600 pounds of feed. It takes me about an hour to do it. So what I'm going to do is go through the warm-up process by dumping in the soybeans. I'm going to get it warm, and then I'm going to start making the feed pellets with the buckets, and we'll go through a bucket, and then from there I'll kind of show you how we cool it. putting in the feed pellet, or the feed. I got it all warmed up. When the pellets come out, they are hot. They're hot and soft. I cool them by putting them on a cement pad. Okay, the hopper holds about a 5-gallon bucket. A little more, so I just dump it and fill it up.